I'm just imagining little B money gone, hey, somebody has to do it. You know. Hey, bro, how you doing, man?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good, bro. Yeah, but yeah, I thought this week, we were going to cover some of the differences and comparisons between the social welfare system, say, in Ireland and in the US. And
Sure.
right, bro. And just if I'll kick off this week, just let you know what it's like over here. If you're unemployed in Dublin or in Ireland in general, you can get what's called unemployment benefit, and you don't need to have stamps or anything from that. It just guarantees that everybody has a certain amount of money to live on per week, and the minimum is about 220 euros, which would be about $250-260 a week, and that's the minimum that people get. They also get their houses paid for, or at least the majority of it, and then you would have to pay a small contribution from that other payments that you get. Or you could be in what we have called social housing, a housing that's owned by the city, but given to you for your life. So it's as good as yours for your life, as long as you pay your rent. And that's the social housing over here. I believe you have them over there, and they're called projects. Is that be right?
Yeah.
Or Section 8 housing.
Section 8.
Yes.
Section
Okay.
8. Okay.
And the other thing over here is, we get free travel, or like over here, the big difference here, bro, in the social welfare, and what I seem to know, the little bit I know about America is, over here, nobody has any shame taking the money from the government. We're all like, yeah, I'm unemployed, man. Are you? Yeah, I'm going to collect my dough. Nobody gives a shit over here. We just take what we can from the government. That's what they do. There's no shame in going and taking the dole. Not anymore. Not over here, man. People joke about it.
Ain't no shame?
No shame, bro. You find that hard to believe, or you were saying, like, because that's what interests me. And when I was telling you this earlier on the phone.
No, I think you jump right back into it.
Yeah, let's jump into it, bro.
You know, man, we plugged in for a reason, man. That's why we telling the people, man.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all don't understand, man. Me and Paulie plugged in for a reason, man.
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah, man. Shit, man. I know me. Shit. Me, myself. I'm gonna start with me first.
Sure,
me, myself. I don't really like going asking for help, knowing I could get off my ass and fucking go get it myself. Now, if it's one of my friends, you know what I mean?
Yes, bro.
Maybe it's a different story. If I need like something right quick, and I know I could ask one of my friends, that's a different story. But me going to like, social DHS is what they call it,
right?
To go sign up to go get some type of assistance. I never felt like a man when I had to go do that. I always grinded and fucking made it work. But there are people that over here in the US that does look down on people because they are living in the state. And it's not really because they're living off the state a lot of the times. A lot of the times because they're abusing the system, they're milking. Let me get this, let me get that. So people
they do that here too. They do that here too, Cuddy. Oh my God, they do that here too, my bro. Some people do milk the system, and that's a different kind of level, really. But the general applying for unemployment benefit, there ain't really any shame in that in this modern times. And here's the way I look at it, bro. Think about it. A man needs to eat, and he needs somewhere to sleep. And if the government has everywhere taken off, there's no land. You can't go out and shoot a rabbit or catch a fish anymore without having a license or a gun. There's no land even to hunt on anymore. Where do you make your house and your bed? Everything is balled up. And we're born into this kind of a world where everything is already owned, bro. It's already owned. And we have to start from scratch and get up there to try and be able to rent something, to try and be able to save up and to buy something. It's already all owned, bro. So we as people growing up in this unnatural kind of situation where this earth was given to human beings to eat and provide, that's all been taken away from us, bro. So these governments we're going to them and say, right, what are we going to do for food? And they're giving us this money every week. And sure, no one wants to be on the dole forever. So if we get a job or something like that, then, you know, like yourselves, things can change. But you got a better job market in America.
Okay.
Our job market wouldn't be as strong here. So a lot of
Well,
people,
you wouldn't you say that, but if you live here, you wouldn't think that because it's
right?
tons of people unemployed right now, and they're all on welfare looking
Hmm.
for assistance. I mean, and one of the reasons why I want to touch again and why some people look down on people, are on welfare. Normally, the time because they got like someone in the house that's selling drugs. They might, whether it's the boyfriend or something like that, they got a whole bunch of fucking money. They riding in luxury cars, but they fucking
Right.
living in that thing and they fucking getting fucking tons of fucking food stamps.
Yeah,
You know
what's
what
the
I mean?
deal? Just for my Irish viewers, Cuddy, maybe you tell the folks over here what the food stamps are.
Food stamps.
Yeah,
Food stamps is it's like an EBT card that you get a supplement of a amount of money every month,
right.
depending on how many children you have. The
Okay.
more children you have and the more people you have in your household, the more money they give you on this food card. Now you only can purchase cold food items. You can't
Oh, I
purchase.
see.
You only can purchase things from the grocery store. You can't
Straight
purchase
away, I got a question. I got a question straight away because I know it.
alcohol.
Okay, but I got a question for you. Are there unscrupulous shops in the hood where you could go with, say, food stamps and buy some cigarettes or alcohol? Do you have that kind
I've
of
heard
culture?
that. There are none. I've never witnessed that myself.
Okay.
But I've heard of places like in big places in the United States, that they do things like, I
Right.
got friends all over the places that, I ain't gonna say what state, just like, yeah, I've heard of places,
Sure.
different places,
On,
that do Chinese food. You know what I mean?
yes, yeah, yeah. Let me tell you just a quick little story on that. And the reason I asked you, Cutty, because Irish people, up until the 1990s, what they used to do was give us butter vouchers for, I don't know why butter, but it was some European Union directive where we were entitled, because we produce so much butter, to get free butter for every low income household. So up
Free
until,
butter.
yeah, it's a crazy thing. You used to go to the unemployment office, and back in the day, say they would give you like 50 euros or 50 pounds back then. They would pay your unemployment, and then they would give you butter vouchers for like maybe £2 of butter or a pound of butter. And everybody had these butter vouchers. But back in the day, it was a kind of a joke because there were certain shops, especially in the more hood districts, where you could go in with the butter vouchers and buy cigarettes and all sorts of things. And it just became a currency.
It's a hustle,
So
man. It's
I
a
was just
hustle.
I was just wondering about the food stamps if it had the same vibe, because you can
Yeah,
believe
man, I'm
whatever.
pretty sure. Man, let
What?
me tell you, okay. I know a little scam that I see them sometimes some things
Mm-hmm.
that I notice that Americans do. Now, let's just say you get food stamps and you live over here in let's just say I get food stamps.
Right.
If I got a buddy that needs if I want some cash, but I got a ton of fucking extra food stamps that I don't need, and I
Yeah.
want to trade it in for some cash. If I'll tell my buddy, hey man, I'll give you $50 of food stamps, let you use my card to go buy $50 worth of food, and you just give me $25.
And that's
That's how it
human
works.
nature, bro. That's human nature.
But that's just how it works. If I give you, if I tell you go get $100 worth of food on my food card, you got to give me $50.
Right. And I get that. And that's the way it goes. And we'd be exactly the same like that here, especially back in, when I see things that relate to the American hood, over there, it kind of reminds me what it was like in Dublin in the 80s. It was pretty tough here, bro. When, unemployment was kind of lower then. We didn't get that much money, and it was a real struggle. But people were a bit kinder, and everybody knew their neighbors back in those days. And different hoods, different neighborhoods, they would look out for their own in those times. Today, in such a multicultural society, the downside of that is sometimes we don't even know our neighbors, bro. We don't know who's living next door. We don't know the people because people don't mix the way they used to back in the day. How do you find that in the States? Would that be similar,
I
or
don't know, man.
do you guys still keep a very strong sense of community? Because I get that sense that there is that even in these very poor hoods, that there's some, you have a really strong community on some level.
On some level, and then on other levels, there isn't, man. I
Right,
ain't gonna
man.
lie. And man, you wanna know something? It's embarrassing as hell, man. When someone tried to give me their food card one time, I I was talking to a girl one time, and she didn't have a lot of cash on her at the moment,
Yeah,
but she
yeah.
had her food card, and she was like, "Hey, well, you run across the street and go grab a few items from the store, take my food card and pay for it."
Right.
And I didn't do it, man.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
wouldn't
want to
do it
do it.
'cause you wouldn't want to be embarrassed going in. You see, this, let me tell you something, bro.
No, we're not.
No,
Fuck
this is
you.
very
I mean,
interesting.
I don't know if that's wrong. I don't know if that's wrong.
It ain't
Is that
wrong. It ain't,
wrong?
well, let me tell you what my opinion on that, bro. That's amazing. It's a very interesting point. It's just that, you see, let's take your culture, right? Let's take your culture, buddy. Right.
I don't care.
In your
Hey, Paulie,
culture.
go ahead, though. I'm gonna let you. But let me say this right quick. Paulie,
Okay.
we plugged in, right? We plugged in, right?
We're plugged in, buddy. We're plugged
All
in.
right, all right.
It's
Look,
all good. It ain't a criticism. It's just an observation.
yeah,
So in the
look,
culture,
look.
in that black culture, right, I see a great glorification for people to show money, to show gold, to show chains and all that. Over here, we're not into none of that. Like if a bloke has money, you wouldn't know. He looks just like a tramp like me, and he could have a lot of money, or he could look like, we don't show that kind of wealth the same way as you guys do. So I kind of, but I do understand that, because when we first came out of poor times here in Ireland, people would flash and flex with what they had. But that kind of stuff, that gets played out. But I see you guys over there, you really love to go with the bling. And in a way, I mean, I love looking at how they flex, and these guys with these $6 million chains. And what about that dude that got the, what was it, 30 million stone in his head?
Yeah,
Little Uzi
something like
Vert.
that.
Is that the right guy?
Yeah,
A little Uzi Vert. He
yeah.
got a stone right here, bro. In his
300 million.
300 million or 30 million, I thought. But even so,
I
it
thought it was
30,
300.
man, oh wow,
I
30
don't know.
million. I dare, but to even 30 million, even to be over a million, like he had this
Even 30 million. It
surgically
was a ridiculous amount of money.
for a diamond implanted in his forehead, and he's a rapper. He could have
I
took
haven't
the
seen that
whole hood
motherfucker
out of the
since.
hood.
I haven't seen that motherfucker since. I
Yeah,
ain't seen no video with him with it in his face.
well, yeah. Well, man, I
Anyway,
mean, to have that kind of a disposable income that you can spend 30 million on a diamond for a piece of jewelry, wow, it blows my mind, bro. It blows my mind, because I'm trying to think, like, if a guy come up in the hood and he does really well for himself, he could do some life-changing shit with that 30 million quid. He could
yeah.
take his whole family, extended family, out of the hood into middle-class living, bro.
But that goes to show you how fucked up some people are, man.
Doesn't it
I'm
just,
pretty
my
sure you
friend?
got some fucked up. I'm pretty sure you got some fucked up people over there where you at,
Oh,
man.
bro, let me tell you, we invented fucked up people over here. And don't get me wrong, I'm only related to these things. And
Hey, hold on. Look, no, I'm sorry. Hey, my people in Ireland. Look, listen.
listen up, guys. Cody's speaking.
Hey, look, me and Paulie just plugged in right now. If you watching us right now, man, y'all gotta hit the like and the subscribe, man, to both of our
Yeah,
channels.
absolutely. Come on, guys. Yeah, come on, guys. Stay plugged in with
Love,
us.
man.
Give
We're
us
gonna keep
give us
bringing
a
it
bit
to
of
you,
love.
man.
Yeah. Some likes and subscribes, because we want to take this to another level. This is just the early days of
And
Plugged In.
America, man, people in the USA, man, show my boy Cold Turkey some love, man.
Yeah, you guys,
Show my
come
boy
on.
some love, man.
Little
Go
Irishman
subscribe.
over here looking for a bit of love from the USA. Come on now.
Hey.
And all my paddies over here, my homegrown subs and friends over here. Show my boy Cutty Boy Noon a little bit of love over there and subscribe to Out of the Cut TV with 2 T's.
You already know, baby.
That's right, bro.
You already know. Man, you know the bullshit rappers and these rappers, man, like which one? Shit, there's so many fucking dumb ones, and I don't even know what to say, dude. You know, like they spend ridiculous amount of money on fucking nothing, dude.
Bro, that's right. Even I was watching Charles and White there on Say Cheese TV, and you know he's got a big voice against the rap culture because of what it promotes, and you know, even on the innocent side of that, you know, there's the it seems like what we're holding up for the young children, and this is the point, and this is where this may be quite dangerous. Okay, the drill music, we talked about that, Cuddy, you and me, and about how dangerous that is for the influence on the kids. But I'm just thinking even deeper in that, even people that never mentioned killing, but that are holding up the glamorous lifestyle of having a hot chick with a big butt and a big bank account and lots of gold and jewelry is the way to satisfy and fulfill your life. And just as an older man, I'm looking at that and I see terrible flaws in that for young people, because for some of those young people, that's all they have to aspire to and what they see. So I'm still waiting to hear a young, good rapper coming out with good beats, but good wordplay and holding up some values. You know, I was listening. There are a few there now. Have you heard Blue?
Song that I put a video together for. I think the lyrics was pretty good.
And yours, absolutely. Listen, I just watched it there earlier, bro. I left it coming. I like it, but again,
no violence. No violence.
I made 30K on my night off. You know, like I'm just saying, but just to prove my point. But I like it, bro. I like the mood of it. I like it's going a different way. It's not about violence.
Listen. That we storytellers. That's what we do. The art.
Yes,
I mean, an artist can draw a big ass fucking dragon from fucking in his brain, but he ain't never seen one before in his life.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes, my
guy. I want to fucking talk about something that, you know, do I got 30K? I do not fucking got 30K, man.
Not yet, bro.
But I didn't use no money to fabricate anything negative about the song.
No, absolutely not. No, and I like the mood of it, bro. I like the mood of it. It's thinking outside of the box. It has its own sort of feeling. And that's what I like about it, Cuddy.
And had some real shit that I was really going through, talking about with my girl.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So that was in there.
And of course,
you know what I mean?
And we have artistic license anyway to make a story interesting. Of course we do. We have to have that as artists to be able to paint a picture. And as you said, you don't need to have to ride on the back of a dragon to put a dragon in your story.
Right.
And I agree with you totally there, buddy.
Artist, you know, he could paint a dragon from scratch, but he's never seen one. You know what I mean? Like,
right. And an artist's purpose is to entertain and delight.
Entertain.
So, yes,
entertain.
Yes,
new waves, everything. You know, as long as I ain't promoting, I ain't dropping, smoking dead ops, doing all that negative shit, man. I'm always music, man, that I like to hear.
I hear you, Cuddy, and I come here. You know, I agree with that, bro, because you know that smoking dead ops stuff. I mean, man, the karma on that. People don't realize that words are spells, and that people are manifesting into existence different energies every day by the words that come out of their mouth. Like, I'm not Christian, bro, but I know in the Bible, the Jesus character, right? Dude says to him something about, oh, you can't eat that on a Sunday or something. And Jesus says, if I remember correctly, it's not what goes into your mouth that defiles you, but rather what comes out of your mouth.
Right.
Basically, that, the real poison is the words we speak as opposed to the food we eat. So, you know, that had a deep and profound meaning that I understood.
I talked to a few of my homeboys, man, and this is mostly to the Ireland people, because I know you guys have a policy over there where the law is no one can have a gun at all.
Right.
7.5 over there. So I talked to a few of my homeboys who were on a 4-way chat back home where I'm originally from,
Right.
in Virginia. In Virginia.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Chesapeake,
your hometown. Yeah.
757, Hampton Roads, Virginia. I talked to a few of my friends in there. We were all on a 4-way call, 4 of us.
Right.
He told me, man, when we was toting guns when we were young, we really didn't have a purpose. We thought we was trying to protect ourselves.
Right.
You know, I'm no longer toting a gun.
Okay.
But on the other hand, I got a few friends that are, man, and this shit crazy out here because not only they told me since we were young, this shit has mutated, man. It's so fucking bad. These little young kids that's growing up, seeing Chicago act like that, and
Yes,
now
bro.
everywhere this shit's been spread through the United States. Everybody wants to be like Chicago. These young boys, they
Yes,
trying to
bro.
do this shit. My friends are older now, my age. I'm 36 years old. My friends all showed me fucking guns, dude. And some of the fucking guns that they were showing me the other day, I couldn't believe.
I know,
That
bro.
shit looked like a video game in a Call of
And,
Duty. You
and
know?
yes, bro.
And then they weren't toting illegally. They went out and got their permits,
Right.
rights to bear arms. So, and it was crazy just how many guns they told me they bought and they had.
For
And
sure. And do you know what, Cutty?
even when they ride with their family,
Yeah.
they got it on them because shit just so fucking bad when they taking
Yeah.
their kids out to the grocery store.
Anything
They
could
got
happen.
it on them. It's
And you know,
crazy.
and Cutty, do you know what as well? Like you think about this. Correct me if I'm wrong. There seems to be a narrative over there in the black community, especially with the rappers, where they have this one
Shit.
line. They have this one-liner that they say all the time, and I've noticed it a lot recently. They say, "Stay dangerous."
They dangerous. That's what. Hey, I
Am
swear
I
to
right?
God, on everything.
Am I
Hey,
right?
we plugged in for a fucking reason. We
Yeah,
plugged
bro.
in for a reason, Paulie, on everything. Listen, you're from USA to Ireland, from Ireland to USA. That motherfucker, one of my homeboys, and I ain't gonna say his name, even though his shit legal.
Right.
He told me, boy, because I told him I was like, damn, man, I'm kind of glad I don't live down there no more, in Virginia no more. I'm glad I moved away because I don't gotta watch my back like that where I live now. I mean, I gotta watch my back,
Yes, bro.
but I ain't gotta fucking walk out the house with it because that shit's everybody's got one now.
So tell us, Cuddy, in Virginia, would you be more dangerous to your hood in Virginia, where you're from, than where you are now? Like,
No, man, man, shit. Talking to them dudes the other day, I will have to be. But
yes.
the thing is, excuse me, I can't get in no trouble.
Right.
I can't have a fucking gun.
Yes,
I ain't
man.
stupid. So what I gotta do is I gotta make sure I stay out of the fucking way as much possible as I can, because I can't have a gun. I lost that right.
Right.
I lost that fucking right.
Right. And you know what's crazy? What's crazy is the guys that are, say, ex-felons, they're more likely to need a gun for protection. It's crazy, you know, because of the kind of people they may have mixed with or the lifestyle.
But then again, they more likely to need a gun if they don't fucking change their lifestyle.
Right, bro. Yeah, that's so true.
If you
so
don't
true.
stay out of the way, you need a gun. Because I was talking to them and I was like, bro, you mean to tell me y'all motherfuckers y'all got y'all kids in the car, your old lady in the car, and y'all going to the grocery store and you gotta have it on you? They was like, yup, stay dangerous. Stay dangerous.
That's what I'm hearing, bro.
They was laughing at me because I ain't lived in VA. I haven't lived in Virginia in like 10 years.
Yeah.
So when I went back last year, I was fucking riding around like, oh shit, I'm glad to be back home. I got all my jewelry on and shit. Me and my cousin riding around in a brand new motherfucking car. I'm popping out everywhere because all the places I grew up didn't recognize nobody. But I'm walking around like, I ain't gonna lie. I was walking around like shit was sweet, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Not knowing that shit mutated as bad as it was, because where I live at now, I'm so cool to walk out and do. I still gotta watch my back. I've
Yes.
been in where I'm at now. I'm still, this year, I have not been into no shit. This is so since I've still gotten into shit every year that I lived up here. So I still got to watch my
Let me
back.
ask you
I just
something.
never had to hold a
Sure,
gun.
sure, bro, and I can understand that. Right? I'd love to ask you a question. So you've moved up to Maine from Virginia, where Virginia was more of a, you were sort of more hood locked in there. Now you're
Yep.
kind of doing your own thing up here, and you're kind of trying to make a
Yeah,
life
I'm
off the
in
radar.
the New England area,
And
New England.
tell me, bro, yeah, in New England. So I was just looking through Google and there, just about little things about Maine and stuff. And I see that though the black population in Maine is very small, isn't it? It's a small percentage of. So how is that for you? How is that for you, Cuddy? Being in the
Shit,
predominantly white
it
kind of
has its
environment.
ups and its downs. It has its
Okay.
ups and its downs. And the crazy thing is, the
Mhm.
governor of Maine, I'm gonna get into that. He a funny motherfucker.
Okay.
The one that we had before, the
Yeah.
governor of Maine, he's a funny motherfucker, man. He's a funny motherfucker. But it's crazy, man. You know what it is? Black people, when we, I'm gonna just keep it all the way fucking real.
Yeah.
From Ireland
Yeah.
to fucking USA, the USA to Ireland.
Right
I
on,
live in a
bro.
state with a little bit of black people.
Hmm.
We don't get a chance to show our full potential because once we get a
Right.
job, they keep us in the same spot for so fucking long. I mean, even if you went to school, like
Yeah.
I've been to college just to help me because when I fucked up when I was young, I
Yes.
needed something to say, hey, this motherfucker went and bettered himself. So look what else is on his resume. Even though you look at his record, look what else is on his resume. Sometimes that shit didn't work.
Yeah.
You look at me and oh damn. Please write if you have been a felon, you got in trouble
Yeah.
within the last 2 years. What the fuck you think I'm gonna say?
I
You think I'm gonna
know.
say
What do you
yeah
do? What do you do in those situations?
after the 10th time of being fucking turned down?
So you lie on it, and it's normal, and
You
anybody
gotta
would.
fucking lie. Hoping that them bitches don't send a motherfucking background check.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And then sometimes they'll let you. I've started jobs and then they came to me and be like, after like a 5 days of being there, enough
Ah,
to get a paycheck. The shit come back next Monday
bro,
morning. And you like, man, you know what?
that's
We gotta let you
disheartening,
go.
bro. God Almighty. You see, there has to be a bit more. Over here, cold turkey, bro. This channel and basically where I'm at in life, I'm all about redemption, and I believe that there should be, for
I
a
know.
man that's willing to be redeemed, the facility should be there to help him in that way.
But let me say this too.
Yeah.
Let me say this too. That's why it's important to use your brain all the goddamn time,
Yeah, man.
or you won't end up in this situation. It ain't nobody's fault. I mean, I was in that situation. That happened when I was 23. When I
Yeah.
was 23 years old, I got in trouble for a Class C burglary for
Right.
fucking something stupid. Stopped me from getting a lot of opportunities. You know what I mean?
Yes, bro. I
But
do.
stopped me. I just stayed in the hood and fucked around with this fucking hood motherfuckers that's even up here in Maine. I fucking moved around. I fucking made sure I stayed motivated
Mm-hmm.
to fucking. That's why you know, I don't. I just stick with that mindset of me fucking. I just said, oh shit, I'm a felon now. No, I can't hold a gun. I said this shit, man. I said, man, you know what? I fucked up. Let me fucking work harder to fucking
Yeah.
build myself back up. Let me
Sure
stay
thing,
away
bro.
from the bullshit that I know is gonna send me back to jail. I
Yeah.
know I can't hold a firearm, so don't even let me fucking be around any
Yeah,
firearms.
man.
You know
And
what
I
I'm
get
saying?
that. I do, bro. I get that from my own life with when I look at my life, my Achilles heel in my life was drugs. And if I'm going to be around drugs all the time, I'll end up eventually doing drugs. So I've had to cut loose in certain situations and people not to be around drugs so that I could be well in me. And I get that. It's the same with you with a firearm, because a firearm to you is not just a lethal weapon. It's also possibly 5 years in jail,
Yeah, yeah.
just by having
It
one.
don't matter. Shit, fuck a firearm, man. Shit, crazy, man. I ain't no fucking gangster. I'm just a real motherfucker, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, bro.
Probably you can feel that shit.
Yeah, bro.
Even though I don't got no firearm, I never been shot before. I've been stabbed in the shoulder, in my
Mm-hmm.
shoulder, but my whole thing is I still been into it. Like every fucking year, I've been into something.
Yes, bro.
Every year.
And there's a question for you. See that time you were stabbed in the shoulder? If you were carrying a gun on you at that time, what would you have done? The bloke stabs you in the
When?
shoulder and you have a blicky on you. What would you do?
But shit. I didn't
It's
need
a mad question. I don't mean to be.
no.
I'm not doing a DJ Vlad
Man,
on
you
you
know,
here.
man, I'm gonna speak on that.
I'm not doing a
But
Vlad on
I'm
you
gonna
here.
speak on that.
Okay.
I ain't have a firearm. I had a fucking somebody stabbed me with a pencil. I ain't gonna say who.
Okay.
They stabbed me with a pencil in my shoulder. So fucking took the pencil away from the person and I stabbed him in the leg. We was on a school bus.
Like for like. Okay. Okay. No, well, I was only trying to make the point that, you see, the reason we don't have that many shootings here is because there are not as many guns here. So what happens is, there's many times in my life that if I'd had a gun in my pocket, and because I'm an impulsive sort of reactionary type, I would have probably popped it off. But I didn't have a gun, so I didn't have anything to pop off. And either I got the shit kicked out of me or something else happened. But I'm glad I didn't have a gun in those times. Do you understand me? So we're not any different in that way. We have the same emotions and reactions. It's just we don't have the ability to pop off like that in the same way as you guys would, because there'd be a lot more.
Let me tell you something. Let me say this shit, man. I'm not the motherfucker that you want to see with a gun.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna flash it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna flash. And you know what? I probably could hold a gun right now because I'm a lot more wiser and I be chill. And I don't move around no places where I need to hold a weapon.
Sure.
But if I ever get into some shit, I don't think a gun would be a good thing to have in my possession, because I really probably would if I had to.
And that's my whole point.
And it takes you, when you got a weapon, it puts you in another mind frame.
Yes, bro.
We didn't upgrade it from fucking hands.
Yeah. We turned into RoboCop. I know. Because you feel like, go on, try me, just try me. You're really hoping somebody robs you, you know?
Hoping somebody say something.
You start walking into dodgy hoods and everything, you know, just to see if somebody will be aggressive with you, so you can take out your gun. Terrible.
But you playing with your life. You playing with your life.
For sure, bro.
I ain't trying to play with my life. With a gun or without that bitch.
Absolutely, bro. But
I ain't trying to play with my life. I already fucked up when I was 23. That shit put a tamper on my life. So if I know, and I got kids that I gotta look out for, they're gonna be fucked up. And they're gonna be some more little kids on the system. I'm gonna have my kid's mom on the fucking system going through some bullshit because I done fucked around and did some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying?
I do, bro. Absolutely. Absolutely, my guy. But listen, bro, it's been absolutely wonderful again. We covered quite a bit of stuff there. We got the Social Security down. We got a look at getting to know you a bit better, Cutty, and about where you're from and where you're moving in life, and and comparing a few things with our own different cultures. And it's been really interesting hearing about guns and stuff in the States.
The governor of Maine said.
The governor of Maine. What?
I wonder if the island people want to know what the governor of Maine said about.
Yeah, we do. We want to know. We want to know, bro.
Do they really want to know?
Yeah, for sure they do. Go on, tell us.
The governor of Maine, Paula Page, said all these black men coming to Maine selling drugs.
Wow.
Fucking our fat white women.
She said that?
Yeah, he said little D Money's coming from Boston. Little D Money and little fucking X Money or some shit like he said targeted black men. Little D Money coming all the way from Boston, selling his drugs and fucking our fat white women. That's what he said out his mouth on the national fucking TV, dude. And then, you know, shit made me feel like, God damn, man, you know. It didn't make me feel no type of way.
Yeah,
but
bro.
It just made me thinking like, man, Boy, that was the stupidest shit
The
you could have said.
stereotyping in it is so insensitive, isn't it?
Hey, I don't give
Yeah.
a fuck about that. It won't that. He could have came up with a better
I'm
stereotype.
just imagining Little B Money going, hey, somebody has to do it. You
Yeah.
know?
Blood in.
Boom. Hey, you know,
You
oh, we gotta have a
did.
laugh, buddy. We gotta have a laugh. But listen, it's
Yeah,
great, man.
yeah.
We're gonna check in a bit sooner. We won't leave it so long next time, buddy. And I know you're teching up over there, and we'll try and get it. We got this new format now and it's much better. And yeah, we're gonna stay plugged in and move forward and see how that goes, buddy. Good talking to you.
Well,
Good talking to you, bro.